Hi, I'm Dr. John Plastow. About 10 years ago, I came across a book which changed my life, and it set in motion my own personal journey, which eventually led to the writing of The Humility Factor. It was by Pastor Graham Standish, and in his book, Humble Leadership, he speaks of a radical approach to pastoral leadership, and it inspired much of my own views on what it means to be a humble pastor. Let me read a few passages for you. So what is humility? Humility begins with an awareness of what we are without God, and that all that is unique about us comes as a gift from God. Humility is also the willingness to become God and others focused, rather than being narcissistically self-focused. It means willingly following the guidance of the Spirit wherever it leads. Finally, it means becoming a servant of God and others. When we lead from a sense of humility, willingly putting aside our own motivations and desire in favor of God's call, we create the context in which people are more willing to put aside their own will to seek God's will. Then he says, but if our leaders have humility and a deep openness to God, a conviction that churches are called to follow God, a willingness to be weak so that God's grace and power can flow through us, and a resolute readiness to move people lovingly and compassionately in God's direction, amazing things can happen. Wow, I love that. I don't know about you, but I want to hold out for amazing things to happen. I want to be the kind of leader that Pastor Standish describes, and I hope you do too. So let's keep this conversation going. Join me at humblepastors.net and let's talk about it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.